Hello and welcome. Right, I promised I was going to wash this, so I thought I'd put this on camera. I was going to just pop to the shop. I've got the Roadrunner ready. We're going to pick up some of those bits from the exotic gardens and everything, yeah, and the others as well. We're going to do a bit of selling this morning. Not for the money, we're doing all right, but yeah, nevertheless, you'd still do this thing, and then we're going to see what we need to do on the farm. So yeah, that's done. Do you need a bit of a top up? You do. Right, smashing. Let's get this going. I've got the telehandler on as well, ready. Oh, talking about actually needing a bit of a wash. I reckon the Roadrunner's a little bit mucky as well. So I reckon we'll also give this a bit of a wash down. It seems to have got lime and filth from the fields all on it. So let's get this sorted. It is actually blue honest under there somewhere. It seems more brown. Right, it has got a bit of a hue actually looking at that. Oh no, it's getting there. It's just it was so ditched. I think it was, yeah, well and truly absolutely ditched. Right, let's get on to the exotic gardens. I also do want to be buying some of the greenhouses over the next couple of episodes. We have got the liming of the olive groves. We will also have a look what other field work we need to do. I think we needed to lime and fertilise our new grass field, didn't we, as well? I'm sure. Oh, there's the red one. It is a smaller butterfly. You have to be so... Where have you gone? Or is it flying? Wow. Yeah, I'll have missed it. It's gone somewhere. It's amazing. I do love that. Seeing that one. I think you have to be, yeah, like about where I am. It has got a slight, like, golden blue hue to it, actually, looking at that. It's very nice. Right, exotic garden is somewhere. Ah, there we go. I can see you can get up this road. I've got to be careful because I know there's the river in the way, so you've got to do this the right way. I think it is. Is it along the edge of this field? Can you get on where the olive grove is? I bet that's not the proper way though. Surely we should really go the next road, I would say, which is this little one here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm catching on the, yeah, it's a bit... Wow. No, it's not liking that. I'm dragging the bottom of the trailer, I think. Right. Done it. Yeah, these actually, I suppose these ones will make the perfect ones for us, really. Oh, hang on a minute, am I? Oh no, I am heading in the right direction. I was going to say, yeah. It's just they pass this, aren't they? I've got to go through it, and then it's on the other side. I do love these very unique plants that JMGaming and cacti that JMGaming has got on the map. It is fantastic. Now, I think we go through here and around. I think. Right. Yeah, I think we're right. Now then, we need to go well wide so we don't drag this on it. Yeah, there's quite a few of these again. Wow. Yeah. Right. Let's bring you down. Now then, are you close enough? Are you close enough? That's the question. Right. I think for this, because it's manual loading, I think I will do this as a bit of a time lapse so that you don't have to watch me do this painstakingly. Yeah, we'll try and do this quickly. So I am going to say my words here. We're going to do this, and then we're going to also grab anything. Let's have a quick look, because I always like to give a bit of an explanation. Well, I would ideally like to give you an explanation of, so what have we got at the other production as well? We've got nothing from that yet. Well, they've got the sugar beet. We're not doing anything with it. I'm not unsure as to what to do, whether we just sell it as sugar or what. And then we have got our, I think we have got some soap left. I'm sure we have. Oh yeah, that's right. We took our last 15 tons, didn't we? And yeah, we are on our last ton of olives being converted, and we have got sodium hydroxide. Water's nearly full, and we do need to be taking. We've got either canola or sunflower, haven't we? Sure, we have in our. Let me have a quick look, because if we have. We need to be converting our sunflowers, because I'm sure they're perfect. Let's have a look at sunflower oil. In fact, there's an easier way to do this, and that is the times. Oh, there's a productions HUD. That's what it looks like then, is it? Brilliant. This is a little bit like this time-saving stock check. We can see the grape juice is also at 19.2 tons. Now that one's selling directly, we did say that, so let's go to that. We have, yeah, we know we've got straw, 25 tons of sugar beet, of course that's creating the sugar, we've just said that. Olives, where have we got 25 tons of olives? I am unsure. This is definitely true. That's thrown me a bit of a wobbler. Right, let's go back to have a look. Right, the soap. We want that to be spawning. It is. We want the grape juice to be selling, and it is. So where's it getting the fact that we've got, yeah, we've only got like a little bit of the grapeseed oil. Let's have a look at the price of that as well and see. No, we'll do that. No, actually, let's get that. Talk about Mr. Indecisive. In fact, no, this is time-saving stock check territory, isn't it, really? Which is there, because that'll tell us where the best place to sell. Yeah, you see the grape juice. Now that's reading it rightly. The production one, the new one that I've just put in yesterday, that's not reading it rightly. Right, so grape juice is... grapeseed oil is Wolf Ravines Market, so we shall tag that. Right, that's not at the best price, actually. No, so do you know something? We aren't going to sell that. We aren't going to do that. The soap, likewise, is... oh, no, we're only talking about, yeah, 875 to 83, so that's not bad, actually. The soap, we shall... Muleteers Market is what we're going to... and I think that's the one that's right next door to it, if I remember rightly. Anyway, now we will go into that time-lapse. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, well that's that. That was quite a good little learn. I was just reminding myself of what we had on the sales, and I know I've looked, but I cannot. The Vermeer, I do remember. Now that's new, the cotton wheelie grabby, but cotton wheelie grab. Can I not read plain English? Right, so then we have got sold all of our product that we're going to sell for now. We're going to wait for the grape seeds. Well, yeah, this is fantastic. It really is. Now, there's one thing I would like to do, and that is I was on about the olive production. So I'm going to call in some of the local growers and ask them to put us some in, and then I'm going to bring you in and show you the results. This is new to me as well, so I'm not sure whether this is going to be good, bad, in between, or whatever, but until you try, you don't ever know. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, we have a few bits and bobs to buy at the shop. I'm just up at the shop. I have half built what we're the gardens, the olive gardens. I'm going for the full one, a bit like the grape ones, where we're also fertilizing and need seeds, hence the fact I am up here, and we're going to buy some seeds. Right, so I think, yeah, the big bags, the 1313 pack, are the ones that are the most best good value presently. Yeah, they really are. We've got some other good ones as well, but that is, yeah, definitely the best. You do get far, yeah, an extra 500. There's another one that does seeds for 700, I think, but I think it's only that dropped yesterday, I think, and that's, yeah, 700 again, but for 1,000 litres, whereas that is obviously no. So we get, because we're going to take a lot. So we're going to take and 16 and 24, that is 16 is going to be 24 tons. I think that's enough, if I'm honest. I don't think we need to do any more than that. Oh, also though, I do want the weight for the telehandler. I'm not sure to be honest, for what we're using it for, I'm not sure we do. It's without the weight sticking at the back, it actually does seem a little bit more. Where are the? Oh, please don't. Oh no, I was going to say, please don't tell me the seeds. I've got yeah. I thought I'd left it here. Right, so then we need to be grabbing these, sticking them on. Am I going to subject you to me manually loading these? What? Now these you can't push around much. I'll show you what I mean. Well, he says that you can guarantee every single time you say something like that, he always does it right. Whereas you do it other times, you see, that's working alright. Yeah. Let's push this into a smaller profile as possible. And that way, yeah, because these don't pop very often where you can use the big bag symbol where you can actually grab them. They're a bit random because they really are meant for the 1313 pack. So yeah, the fact that you're doing this with a third party, although I suppose really big bag lifter is a big bag lifter, that particular function that makes them do that. So I suppose you'd hope that they'd work nicely with something else, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's push these together. I think we can probably get sets of 4 in one lump, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to do manual loading a lot. I'm trying to get into the most efficient way of putting things together, so it's the most efficient way. So you're lifting 4, or I mean, yeah, you'd have to have a weight on the back. I mean, telehandlers of course have got a very low central gravity, so probably are the best. Well, no, they are. Even the wheel loaders, as in, like, yeah, they really are the best designed for that. Of course, wheel loaders being heavier can cope with more. Yeah, there's no denying that. This is only 4.7 tons. Wheel loaders some of them are 20 odd tons. I think the one we've got on Riverside is 20.1 or something like that. The big class, the Turian or Torian, I always am unsure as to how to pronounce that. Yeah, so that definitely is a monster, and I'm sure I don't think that's the heaviest. I know we've got the big massive one that I had on Rhombos, 400. I should show you what I'm waffling on about. Yeah, so wheel loaders, but I'm sure there are other heavy ones as well. Yeah, that one's light. Well, 9 tons. It's double the weight of what we're actually doing now. But the Turian, which will be that one, that's it, 19.7 tons. That's the one we've got at Riverside. It is a monster. It is a beautiful monster, and it's fantastic. It really is. Then you've got, yeah, that's true. I've not had the Volvo. Oh wow, and that's the actual, even bigger, 27 tons. Yeah, there's that one there that's 31. So actually, that one is nearly as big. That's the one I had at Rombos. Now this is the one I've had quite a bit, and that's only 14.3 tons. And then of course there's the massive crane, which has got to be fairly heavy. This is the one out. Yeah, the Liebherr. Obviously it's slow because it's crawler tracks, and that's 19.6. So yeah, actually that is equally almost as heavy as these monsters. It's wow. That's quite surprised me. Although I did think it was quite heavy. Right, let's get these on anyway, and then we're going to take these and we're going to drop them into the new Olive. I don't know what the production's like. We shall look at that together. I have looked, but I haven't seen that, if you know what I mean. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, is what I really mean. I did look, but I was more looking about how to switch them on, because the trees weren't appearing. It pops as like a box. When the gardeners unplanted it, it was just boxes. let's try and put that in a let's try and preserve the magic, as I'm always going on about. Right, I don't think these don't stack nicely on top of each other, so, but then again, we don't really need to worry about that, because now I think we'll have to sort of go above to get them in for packs of 4 like that, I think. Yeah. Ooh, now then, will we need to use? Ooh, keep it low. Yeah. Now this is going to be. We shall see if this will allow me to use game mechanics to push that against the side of the truck and then lift it by pushing against it. It does work with some things, but oh, okay, that one's a little bit. Yeah, there's. Right. Okay. No, it won't. Well, I like the fact that's 6 tons, of course, really. Yeah, that is a lot. Okay, well, that's interesting. Let's let go of those for 1 minute and stick the 6 tons versus 4.9 tons. Let's buy this the weight, and yeah, we are going to take ourselves. Will we buy it the big one? Will that be enough? I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, this one doesn't have to go far, so I suppose we could. Although, do we really want? I know I'm not making much sense of them. I'm trying to surmise about the weights. Do we go for the big one? It's really heavy, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough to actually do this. So, do we really just? I suppose it is useful to have. Right, so the PT30. Do we just go for the 1500? Because I always find the bigger one. Oh no, I like to go for the Weefro, which is the same, but I know it's supposed to be. Do we go for 2 tons? Or do we go for the 1500? And we want this to be white. Ish. Okay, let's try that. We can always change the colour. Right, okay, let's grab that and stick that weight on. I know it is ours. That's not the shop's. Yeah, that is definitely ours. Now then. Oh, of course it's popped in the middle of that little lot. Well, it would. There is a space. There's no denying that. Let's see if that's enough. We may have to do 2 at a time, which is not the end of the world. Yeah, it's not. And this can cope with any kind of weight. If I do decide I'm going to keep that for the shop one, then I will deduct that money, because obviously that's the shop's property and not ours. But for now, we'll have it and we'll just recolour it. Now then, let's try. I don't think it's still going to cope with that level of weight. Okay, we've got 3 instead of 4. Alright, well, if we can cope with the weight of 3 instead of 4, let's give it a shot. Oh. It's going to fall on that one there, isn't it? We have to push that slightly, I think. Oh. Yeah, that's another thing. They're there, but they're not. Yeah, you can push into them, but you do that quite a lot. Just a bit of a shame. See if we can get that, just that one there. Yes, we can. Right, brilliant. Let's see if we can drop you in that space. Brilliant. Oh, is that? Oh no, that is right. Fantastic. Luckily this doesn't need to go anywhere, this is staying here, so this should be fairly decent. Right, so let's try 4 now. Can we do 4? Has it given us the thing that we need? Ah, and of course we've picked up 5. Oh, no, it's 4. Ah, we can just do it. Oh, no we can't. Right, so 3 seems to be about the comfortable limit for this. Right, okay, then 3 it is. Yeah, it's difficult to lift 3 though, that is, but yeah, we shall endeavour to do that. Yeah, I don't care if we just do, as I've said, really, I always try and focus on tasks. This is quite a big thing for us, the fact that we've gone for this kind of olive grove over buying yet more olives. I don't want to dodge the bullets and not go for olives, but I didn't want to balance again, as always. Not for laziness, this isn't. I don't mind, but it's a little bit like the Rogue River Valley. When you are doing manual handling, you are impacting every other Let's Play, and there's got to be kind of play balance, and that's what I'm aiming for, so as we can get around the episodes. Same as I did a compromise on Rogue River Valley, which was I did the manual loading, but I sort of cheated and took that I dropped it at the train unloading station, which was meaning I'd got to go on the railway lines. Yeah, I don't like doing things like that, but yeah, compromise. There had to be a bit of compromise, or else other Let's Play. Yeah, I mean that did impact other Let's Plays because I manually had. It took about 3 recording sessions because it is a bit of a beast, that kind of job. But I want to get better at it. So you're never going to get better at it until you keep on doing it. So yeah, it's a trade-off. You're going to be a little bit slow, but I don't really. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from auto loading. It's fantastic, but if I'm going for realism, then you've got to go for realism. There's no point in half measures. So yeah, there's a bit of a. Oh no, that's just right. I want one more around that other side, and then we've got those 4 on. Thank goodness we didn't have to bring our telehandler, because there's no room for it to go at the end of that. Definitely not. Yeah, we'll drop this. That's going to be difficult to. Yes, I'm not sure how these tussle against each other, where they allow a bit of moving. Alright, without pushing the other side off, of course. Right, if we should be able to tussle that a little. They don't fit perfectly either. Yeah, so something else I was made aware of this week really is the way that the pallets have a like a shield. No matter how small they get, they're still that big. They actually sort of register as a certain size if you stack something on top of a small half pallet, it'll still stack as if it's a full one. The physics, it is fantastic, as I keep saying. There was one thing I really do love about, well, there are many things I love about this game. But yeah, that particular one is a massive favourite. I'm not sure, I think we're just going to get 2. Yeah, that'll do me. It's hard to isolate 3. Yeah, and we're going to get these into the thing, and then we're going to convert the Reich. I think that'll be perfect for actually staying over that side for the manure for both the grape gardens and, sorry, I did not explain where I've put it. We were going to have a look at it. I've put these new olive, they're very similar to the grape gardens actually. I was debating on which I was going to go for. There are quite a few. There's the olive Picamod, but I thought, that's the olive tree on its own is very similar to the grape garden by Omatana, so I thought, let's stick to something very similar. And also with having that ability to do the seeds and the manure, of course you get the higher outputs, which is why it is insane, not for any other reason. We've chosen to go for the most the most expensive way of doing things, hence the fact I'm trying to keep our costs down by going for these super duper value seeds. So it keeps our costs down for that side of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan out, and the next thing you're going to see is we're going to be down at the new olive tree groves, and we shall have a word, and I will get the manure thing ready as well. I'm going to convert the Reich from that bale configuration to proper full-size configuration and fill it with manure, and I'm going to bring you in. We shall do all that together. So I'm going to see you shortly. Right, that'll do. Yeah, there's 2 more left. We had a couple of mishaps. One of the bags got stuck in the trailer, so I had to lift the trailer with a telehandler and grab it out by pulling the trailer a little bit. Right, so let's stick these into the new, you'll see on the left hand side, now I've got to remember where the tip plate is. I think it's at the back on, I'm sure it is on each one. So we're going to try and stick 7 odd tons in each one. I have done the watering already. We're going to do the manure as well, and then we're going to have a look at the production. So 14,000 is what we're aiming for now. That'll do. Oh, not bad, not bad. Whoa, be careful. And same again on that one. Should be. I did them the same way so as it wouldn't be too confusing. I ought to put a blob or a lid or something like I have with the others, just to aid in, I've been looking, there are quite a few packs, decorative packs, so we need this 7 odd tons. I've been trying to look for things like grates and stuff. Right, and then we need to do the same with manure for all 3, and then we really are, we should, I think the fruits will pop then, the olives, I'm sure that's how it's going to work. Same as the, yes, it does, it's done a bank again. It's, there's not much you can do about it. That's the only unfortunate things with them being productions, but it's, that is the nature of the beast. Nothing we can do about it. It's a difficult situation when you're trying to make, with the giants of, I've always found that a difficult, what are you doing? Concentrate. It is a difficult thing when you've got levels on levels on levels. And it is in real life, even for building. So I'm not going to harp on about it. It's difficult. It really is. Right, manure. We want that now. I'll do those last couple of seeds off camera. Right, so let's fill this. I've done a few waters. Did I? No, I didn't. I did 1 water. Actually, thinking about it. Oh, what am I stuck on? Oh, the grate. Yeah, I'm really catching on the grapes. Right, let's try and yeah, because I think I might be getting the grape garden at that. I want to be doing the distributor really. Right, so that's the manure that's filled. Oh no, that is there. I was right. Right, there. Fantastic. Let's grab you and let's get this in. Yeah, we should then start to be producing some olives from this. Yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off. I know really we've got real olives, but that's exactly my point. I'm not going to not do the olives that we've got. We are going to do that, but I just don't want to make... There's some massive olive groves. I don't want to be doing the olives where all we're doing for 3 episodes is harvesting a huge olive grove. I know I could do it off camera. I could. That is an option. But the other thing is, as I said, really with the manual loading, if I'm going to try for realism in some ways, there's got to be a bit of a compromise. Right, I want the same again, don't I? About 16-ish. Yeah, the has, otherwise it impacts other Let's Plays as well, and I don't want that. I want this to be balanced and fair. So there's always got to be a little bit of compromise, really. Even with realism, there's realism of sorts. Right, brilliant. And about 8 tons ish. Ooh, not bad. Right, now this is where I'm going to drop off the bank, isn't it? I think. Yep, it is. Right, so now we should... I don't know if you do see olives on them, or it's a bit hard to say. You do indeed. You absolutely do, yes. Fantastic. Now then, let's have a look together at... So that's them completely done. So I think we're going to leave the Reich as the... Yeah, I'm going to grab those seeds off camera. I will get that finished now. But I also then think, oh, that needs... Yeah, I need to destroy that. It's annoying me, that tree. That bit of a tree that keeps on... If I can get it, of course. It might... Should let me... Oh, I had it then. Brilliant. Excellent, that won't bother me anymore. Right, yes, I'll leave this here as the trailer for dealing with this, because this is a major... Yeah, I mean, the grape gardens... And now, hopefully, these... Well, in fact, we'll have a look now. We are going to have a look at the productions. We'll go to one of these. I think it's on this side. Manage production. Ah. Yes, I've got to... Oh, nah. It's... Yeah, let's try and fix that floating tree. Yeah, that's a little bit... That's the price you pay, isn't it, sometimes, for this type of thing. If it'll let me. It will. Just. Oh. Brilliant, that'll do nicely. So it's not here. Let's have a look. Which side is it then? Is it where the... Okay. I know you've got a managed productions. I remember seeing. Well, we'll do this another way then. Definitely, there's more than one way to skin a cat. It's just that we've got a lot to go through, right? Yeah, they're all active now, so they are doing 50 times 64 per month, which is 500, 2,500-ish, just a little bit more. 2,700, 2.7 tons per one of those, which, that's not bad. Yeah, when I consider what we're getting from... Our complete harvest is 15 tons. That's about 8 point something tons per day, and we are going to go for distributing. Fantastic. So yeah, oh wow, those seeds are... Yeah, could go for more manure. I might do one or two more, so the money may have gone down by next session. I'm going to just do some tidying up. But I think we will leave it there. It's been a fantastic session. We have done very well again. do we? I'd like to go through till tomorrow. The grasses can still be fertilised tomorrow. I like to go forwards a little bit. Yeah, this is only cut yesterday last session, so I think we can fertilise and lime this off next session. I'd like to get that done, any field work that we've got, and also perhaps what we've been threatening to do is also liming the olive groves. I think it's about time we did that as well. Yeah, the Courseway is supposed to be able to do that now, where it can actually do olives and grapes as in proper groves. So I'm going to have a look at that as well, see if I can suss off camera a way to do that. Right, we could stick these in the distributor actually and let those distribute. I wasn't going to risk that because we knew that we'd had trouble before with the distributor with the priorities, so I thought, let's just stick this in. Right, I believe if we grab you out of the way, we should be able to. Well, I always get disconcerted with the way, not sure whether these will just pour out, or they don't seem to. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they seem to want to be attached, and if you attach them, they will usually. Perhaps. Oh no. Let's. Yeah, we'll do this off camera. I don't want anything to go dodgy. I really don't. I've saved it once because I know things can go terribly wrong. So we're going to do another manure. I'm going to get those seeds. Oh, that is a point. Yeah, I didn't realise this. I'm not sure if anybody else did too, but you can refill seeds from this, but I couldn't get them to pop. It's going to be. Is it going to be difficult? Yeah, I'm going to hit the tree, or it's just a bit. Of course, I've left the telehandler in the worst possible. Yeah, it wouldn't pop for start filling for the seeds until I picked them up with a telehandler. Yeah, you can see how close I am. You can't. It won't do it. Oh, hang on. If it physically touches it, though, you can see it's bleeding in a little. It will actually do it. Well, I couldn't get it to do earlier. Yeah, it's still not. It's not like in that. Oh, it is now. It's physically. Oh, very temperamental. Yeah, almost on top of it. So still, yeah, it's. And then we'll overload that there. And then I'm going to feel. Oh, there's I'll do it. I'm there, aren't I? Really. I can actually overload it straight into that and actually allow that to do its job for everything. Yeah, I think I might do a few loads of this actually, because it isn't an awful lot. Right, I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. I'm not going to bother you, but I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now. I thought I'd best bring you back in. Well, two things. Sorry for confusing things, but yeah, the money's going up because I'm doing an hour tick up. I thought what I'd try to do so as to get the production to pump all the manure around, because you do need it to do that, that I would speed time up. But then I'm getting a tick up from probably have I got? Yeah, I've got the grape juice, haven't I, on sale, and also the energy business will be kicking in as well. So I didn't want me to be coming with 550 tons. 500k of profit, and you think, well, he was on 417 grand before. Has he got 75,000? Yeah, we're getting tick up from things. So yeah, let me just show you. There used to be an income section, didn't there, really? A daily income section that used to be on that. Or was it somewhere else? No, that's the contract settings. No, it's the help menu. Yeah, no, it's. There did used to be. I know it's a long time since I've looked. I know it's FS19, but you did used to get that daily. Or is it still on there? And I'm just looking in the wrong place. It is. It's here. I was going to say, I don't look so rarely But yeah, what production cost, production's income for production cost? Oh my life, yeah, well, there was a massive chunk. 137 construction, 162 new vehicles, 81. Where's the income for said? Is that on another? Ah, that's down here. Right, fantastic. Wage payments, delivery costs, miscellaneous, 307,645. How does that work? Fertilizer, production costs. That's a bit confusing to me. Where's the income then? Biogas plant income, you see. Yeah, we have earned, the energy business is doing that, so I don't get why that's not sort of showing. But anyway, I wanted to sort of show you. Also, has anything else popped? Because it does sometimes. We have a harvester. Oh, and we have a. We've got enough rollers, haven't we? We've got rollers. That is also, I believe, that is not. Yeah, it's also a mulcher. We've got 2 mulchers. Yeah, we honestly don't need it. We've got a harvester, so yeah. Let's just do this one more, and then what we're going to do is going to go through till tomorrow, as I promised. Yeah, sorry for the confusion. I often do that to myself. I'm a terror. Yeah, you get sidetracked by I've got a weird focus. I always have had. Right, we're only going to leave the trailer. We've got the Massey here, so that's it's its job really. This end of the thing, well, it's useful to have, and of course, so I've got another. It's a 135 horsepower tractor that I can pull in if we need to. So yeah, it's good having that down there. But that's so we have now got our own cheeky olive groves. So yeah, I thought it the best way to handle additional olives. So that's going to bring in, obviously the soap's going to get more because of that. It is going to give us a goodly amount of income. I'm going to have to try and think on what things that we need, because that type of money is enough to buy a considerable amount of equipment or land or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to have to think about the best way to actually sort of go ahead. We're also going to need to buy quite a lot of the peroxide for the soap business, I think. Yeah, and I think we'll store them next to the things so that it basically fills up. I think you could do that if you drop them near the grate. I'd imagine it's going to keep topping up until it's got rid of them all. So I'm thinking about buying quite a lot of big investments in that, so as going forwards it's going to pop itself, just leave them there. I will show that being done because it is expensive stuff. There were some small seeds here. Right. Yeah, I must remember. That's well. Yeah, I didn't need to buy anywhere near as much. Right, so we're going to go through till tomorrow morning. We will do I think we're going to do the liming in that next session. I do. And 8 o'clock is fine. I'm trying to think. I've not done anything wrong, have I? Yeah, we'll also look at the feeds, because the fields, because we've seen that, the soybeans are okay now, so there's only the wheat left to do. So we shall see whether that's right. Good. It only does that massive chunk of a production cost once. I don't know what it is. It did it last time. It took 200 and something grand off us the very first time we did the soap production. I see this on quite a few Let's Plays where one time it takes a massive. Did it with the fertilizer business, but it was only once. Very strange. And it is usually a massive amount of money, so I really don't understand what that is about. Right, so 535,675 in the sales this morning. We have the Titan corn header. Yeah, we're already good, aren't we, for that? We've got our sunflowers, which is sunflower header, which we specialise in sunflowers, even though let's have a look at the fields before we go. Yeah, I would like to. Oh, it's not moving for some reason. That's better. Yeah, let's have a look. Sugar beets. Now we are getting close. Let's have a look at growth. Yeah, see, it is. The wheat is showing as the light green stage. I don't think we've lost it. I think it's that it's not going to pop. It's not going to start growing until as if we were seeding it this year, I think, is the way it's handling it. So yeah, these soybeans, and they look slightly different green to me, but it probably isn't. So the soybeans are coming on, the sugar beets coming on. That's on the wheat field. Looks, yeah, like it's still like hovering on almost first growth stage is the way it seems to be being handled. So I don't think we're going to see anything again at present. I think this is going to pop in. Is it? I think it is August. This planted, so we might see some growth tomorrow. Is what I'm thinking. Yes, you can plant wheat and barley in August. So we'll either see it in November after the planting season, or we may see it tomorrow morning where you get first growth stage. I'm not going to speed it up. I am tempted. It's so tempting to like just go, well, let's just speed it up and go through to that month. But no, we're not going to do that. Yeah, right. So that this time I'd apologise for confusing everybody. Yes, and saying goodbye already. But this time I shall. I really do mean it. Yeah. What on earth? We have flying deer. Yes. Let's look away and pretend this doesn't happen. Yeah, I've took that off. So we've got that. Those new productions. Trying to just in my head keep up with where everything's going. When is the soybean harvest is what I want to know. It is, sugar beet is next month, I believe. No, it's the month after. And soybeans are also October. So yeah, and the olives are, oh wow, we're going to be busy in October. Yeah, so we're going to get the liming of everything done this coming session. Now let's just have a quick, oh no, they're not my olive groves. Let's have a look at this normal olive grove. I just want to see what it says, whether we need to fertilise as well. No, nitrogen is perfect. It's just the, so we do need to lime, it is true. So we get that liming done. So I haven't used the, perhaps it's because technically this is a new farm, so the nitrogening was done very kind of by JMGaming, sort of, if you know what I mean, for this to be, for this thing. So because we've come in, although we've had to lime, which has cost us an absolute fortune, everything else, this is one thing that we've sort of got a plus from the changeover, in so much as we've got the nitrogen is done, which is that's amazing. So all we need to do is the liming, and our olive should be spot on. So I want to get that done before October, before harvest. So yeah, it looks, yeah, I think we've done all right actually. I do think this is going to happen. No, that weed was just on the edge. It was a single solitary weed for some reason on the edge of the field that's got missed, but hey ho, that's not bad. Right, and at that point I am going to say, yeah, we are doing amazingly well on this particular Let's Play. I do love our progress, I do. It's fantastic. And yeah, we've got greenhouses, we've got those olives now, we've got our grape gardens. I would like to go soon and get those greenhouses, and we'll incorporate those, and I think we'll do that. Yeah, I'll probably do that next session, I think. Or yeah, because we're too busy next session. We've got the liming to do of, I don't know, yeah, the olive groves are busy. I also think I am right. I think what we're going to do is buy that special tool, which I think this time it's going to do well, which I should show you what I'm waffling on about. It is, I think it's in miscellaneous as well. I was a little bit miffed with this because it is a bit, yeah, and it does do weird things. You cannot use workers with it, but we're going to be doing this ourselves. So that's another thing as well. Yeah, I'm tempted to buy this. This is one of those scanners. I think this is the only scanner that still does this, the Soil Explorer, where it actually scans this. I put this in as well for a power with that can carry out, but require the power of a good machine. Oh, I don't know. That might be not what I thought it was actually. Anyway, yeah, this here, the 1300 XL bag lifter. I think we will buy one of those. We can afford it. We're going to change the colour though. I'm going to use, it's going to be blue, isn't it? So let's make this a chrome blue to match the one that it's actually going to be with, which is the lamb. That just doesn't sound right. I'm not. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm not. I'm going to look. Landini. I got B in my head. Lambini. Landini. Yes, of course it is. Gordon Bennett. Words. Yeah. So we bought that. We shall grab that across next session. I'll do that off camera. And I think we're going to grab this with that on the back and a full bag of lime with the little tiny Metal Tech. I'm trying to think whether or not we need... No, it's not the Metal Tech, it is the... And I say this wrong every single time. Let's try and read it from the thing. The Strumic. I call it a Strumric. I add another R somehow. I've always done that. So it's a Strumic. Yeah, we'll use the Strumic. We'll stick that contraption on the back as well. We may need a... I know it does treat the line bags as... But we might need to put the weight on the front of this to compensate for the weight at the back. Although it does, its weight is supposed to be fairly central. But yeah, we shall see. Have we got any lime? Being as I think we used almost all of it up, didn't we? Oh no, maybe not. 4 out of 18. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the object storage just as a recap, because I'll buy this on camera now is my point. So object storage is lime, 26 tons of lime. I think what we will do is, we can grab one of the 8 tonners, that is true, but what I'm going to do is, being as we've got to go up to the shop as well. Oh no, well, but we've got enough. Let's not overcomplicate it. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to say goodbye for now.